Now, Stephen A., I will be the first to admit, it does not look good because clearly you've got Baron Davis with an issue with his back, no Shumpert to guard Dwayne Wade. I still cannot figure out for the life of me why Jeremy Lin isn't back yet. But I go back to the stat that Jay Crawford just threw out there, 14-5 without Amare. Melo operates differently without Amare. It's clearly his team and his floor, and I love to watch him play without Amare. I can't make the case they're a better team without him, but maybe in a Game 3 back in Madison Square Garden, they will look like a better team without Amare. And now I get to the biggest reason that I was so bullish on the Knicks this year and not that bullish on the Chicago Bulls. That was Tyson Chandler, the biggest reason that the Dallas Mavericks finally broke through and won a championship last year. Stephen A., you were there for those 2 games. I don't think Tyson Chandler should have played in either game. He had such a bad case of the flu. I couldn't recognize him in either game. He was lifeless. He was deadheaded. He was slow-legged. He got 0 blocks in either game, 0 and 0. He averaged 5 rebounds a game. Give him until Thursday night. If he gets 100% healthy and relights that fire that we have seen him play with before and saw him play with Dallas last year through the playoffs, all of a sudden they're going to look like a different team because maybe LeBron can't super high way up to the rim and lay it up off the glass or dunk it anymore. And all of a sudden, maybe Melo has 21 points in the first half and the second half. He had 21 in the first half last night. And maybe all of a sudden, the threes start raining from the MSG rafters the way we've seen before from J.R. Smith and discount double check. And all of a sudden, maybe the Heat get in a little trouble in Game 3. No, I'm not going to say they're done. Thank you very much.
It's kind of cute what you're saying and the way that you sound because you
you
sound
believe
like
everything I just said.
You actually sound like an astute basketball analyst, and we both know better. Let me say this to you, okay? Let's be very, very clear. It's over. It's over. New York Knicks is done. It's done. They may win Thursday night. They may win Thursday night.
Wait. You said they're going to win Thursday night.
Excuse me, silence. I just let you talk for 10 minutes. Be quiet. Listen
it was
and
beautiful,
learn,
too.
Okay? The New York Knicks, at the latest, by next Tuesday, I believe that's when Game 5 is scheduled for. By next Tuesday, Game 3 is Thursday, Game 4 is Sunday. I believe Game 2 is next Friday. At the latest, the New York Knicks season is over next Tuesday. Now, could they pull off a miracle and Carmelo Anthony go berserk? Drops 40, 45 in Game 3, and the New York Knicks pull out something? Absolutely. And hopefully he's going to need the support of the New York Knicks fans because they're going to need to be there bright and early and rabid and hyped the whole bit. But Miami will be ready because they're simply a superior team with superior talent. Even though they have no bench, they still have more depth than the New York Knicks because of the way they play defense. I mean, the way they move the basketball, the kind of things they do naturally and in their sleep. If you're watching Carmelo Anthony, Skip, this dude is making a pass and he's cutting and he's literally calling for dudes to come set picks and move in certain areas. I mean, it's a shame that he has to literally direct people so much, but that's what he finds himself having to do. Mike Woodson and everybody else knows that Carmelo Anthony is a one-man wrecking crew offensively. He really has little to no help right now, and there's no way that's going to be enough for the Miami Heat, especially now that Amari has gone down. You might win one game. I won't dismiss the power of miracles, but that's about it. It's over, okay? Whether Sunday or Tuesday, book it. It's done.
Now, you realize I'm trying to get you back to South Beach.
I do appreciate that. Thank you.
Don't you appreciate that? I'm
very
trying to talk the Knicks into getting you back to South Beach.
I'm going to be around anyway. Knicks are not coming back to South Beach past next Tuesday, but I can assure you, Lord willing, I will be. There's no doubt about that.
Well, if you go back to South Beach for a Game 5, Stephen A., it'll be Wednesday, not Tuesday. So you get an extra day in South Beach.
Wednesday. Okay, so Wednesday.
Quick thought on the Miami Heat. There's something about this team versus that team, the Knicks, that brings out the best in the Heat. I can't figure out exactly what, if they're just trying to light up for the the New York City media. But every year, Dwayne Wade plays his best against the Knicks. LeBron often plays his best against the New York media market Knicks.
I know what it is.
Go ahead.
Amari Stoudemire, when they acquired Tyson Chandler, talked about how the Knicks have their own big three and will be fishing in South Beach. That's what we're going to do. LeBron James, D. Wade, and all of those boys sat back, didn't say anything other than, we'll see. And here we are, okay? Chris Bosh, the rest of the crew, they've never been worried about the New York Knicks. They respect the New York Knicks. They know that when the New York Knicks hit shots, they can beat anybody. But at the same time, they know they're superior, and they know that Amari Stoudemire opened his mouth a bit prematurely. So that is what happened, and that's why they're enjoying giving it to the New York Knicks, and they're going to continue to enjoy it right now. They were not happy that he injured himself because they don't wish that on anybody, but they also look at him and say, how stupid can you be considering the fact that you opened your mouth and talked about how much you wanted to go up against us, and look at what you let happen to yourself. Check yourself, calm down, and come back and deal with me another day.